Welcome back, everybody. It is the second period of play. Muskies leading by a score of 2-zip. 2-zip. Right here, right now. Simple as that. We got another 20 minutes here on the clock. Taking the draw. We got Ryan Smith, then Grant Slukinski, or is that Dean Dowie? Yeah, it is Ryan Smith. Okay, here we go. I wasn't going to mention Danny Smith again because, I might get people calling me and complaining about it like someone did during commercial or during the intermission. Here's Shay Hand with it. He's the creepy science teacher at our school, which we'll get. Yeah, you gotta be at my school in order to experience Danny Smith's class. Here's Sawyer Scholl with it, back in behind the net. Here's now Ryan Smith with it, on over to Brock James. James flipping one out to center ice. I almost called him Luke Strand. It's Max Strand. No, Luke was the coach from last year. Excuse me, all of you know. And they played offsides.
Attention fans, we play all the adults and those 11 and over to the costume contest. Report to the fan headquarters with 5 minutes left in the second period. Participate in the adult costume contest. Once again, fans that are participating in the adult costume contest, that's 11 and up.
So face-off will come at center ice. Taking the draw, Graham Gamache and Grant Slukinski. On over Garrett Brown. Here's Ryan Conley with it, down into the corner. Picking it up is Seth Constance. On for Shahan. Constance on over to Gamache. Gamache back in behind the net. Here's Shahan with it. Back in behind for Gamache. On now for Slukinski. Back to William Smith. Smith off the boards out to center ice. There's Conley now with it. On over Constance with it. Gets it on over to Ashcroft. There's Ashcroft on over to Constance. Constance. On back William Smith. Back behind Garrett Brown. Here's Brown on over to Ben Duran. Duran back Grant Slukinski with it. Slukinski on to Conley. Firing a shot tipped by Constance and wide. And puck will be flipped down out to center ice. Here's Duran with it. Oh my God. Conley, I don't know what happened. Here's Loftus, a firing shot wide. Here's Poitras with it. Loftus firing shot saved made by Merzaux. It's still loose there in the crease and he covers it up. Oh my God. Oh boy. Disturbia. 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 Face off will come to the right of Merzaux. Mezards, that's how you pronounce it. Oh God, now what? Okay, there's just Ryan Conley's loose stick is just out there, so that's okay. Now we'll get back to whatever it is we were doing here. Oh yes, a hockey game. Here's Loftus with it. Loftus will flip it into Ben Duran. Here's Duran with it. On now for Poitras. Picking up is Sabrian. On over to Maritati. Back up the ice, that's Trevor Connolly. On now for Deckut, back in behind the net. Picking it up is Loftus, on for Poitras. Back in behind the net. On Poitras. Off the boards. Picking it up now is Deckut. On now for Caden Muir. Here's Muir with it. Muir will flip it down into the corner. Here's Loftus now with it. On over for Sam Deckut. Easton Zuger now will pick it up. Ooh, a nice flip pass to Duran. That will roll back in behind the net. Mazards with it. Picking it up now is Rukanakis. Up center ice, here he goes with it. Back in behind the net. It's Fitzgerald. Back in behind is now Colin Kessler. Here's Holla with it. Holla, ooh, they tried to pass it on to Godbout, but Tri-City just rolled it away. Ooh, boy. That could have been nasty. Montgomery tripped Godbout. I mean, Montgomery was down there, so that could have been easily dirty. Or that could have ended badly, too. Either way. There's Kessler with it. Kessler with it. And it's played icing.
All right, let's head over to Britain 106.
All right, let's stand up over here with Ben. So they're going to show us who is on the screen, and you're going to tell which villain is on the screen. All right, let's see him.
Face off will come to the left of Mangbo. Taking the draw, Smith and Kessler.
All right, that's all of you
Okay. They played one of them stupid games during the, while the puck was, they were getting set up for the face-off. Usually, if we have an extended, break, then, they'll do that, but, All right, here's Ryan Smith with it on over to Brock James. Patted down at center ice by Tommy Lepinen. Here's Brock James with it. On over now. It's Philip Blais Savoy. Savoy on over to Kinsman. On over Sawyer Scholl. Now to Max Strand. Graydon Dahl with it. Odd Scholl will flip it in. And it's covered up by Mezards.
You can listen live to every game and post-game on Fox Sports Radio 620 KMS. Curtis Anderson will have your pre-game interviews and post-game recaps before and after every game. Also, catch the Musketeers Coaches Show on 620 AM every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Also available on iHeartRadio.
Face off will come to the right now of Carlos Mazards. Taking the draw, Graham Gamache and Grant Slukinski. Slukinski wins the draw. Here's Smith with it. Smith on back, Garrett Brown. Here's Conmey firing a shot tipped into the corner. Here's now Samuel Maritati on for Shahan. Off the woods now William Smith. Smith on for Ryan Conmey. There's Conmey with it. Off the boards, back and around. There's Slukinski with it. Slukinski on Maritati with it. On for Ryan Conmey. Got Garrett Brown. Here's Slukinski with it. Picking it up now is Caden Muir. On for Tanner Adams. Adams off the boards. Picking it up now is Garrett Brown. Tipped by Shahan. Now here's Conmey. Slap shot save made by Mezards. On Graham Gamache with it. On Grant Slukinski. Here's Poitras with it. Poitras on for Ben Duran. There's Poitras, a tip shot back in behind the net. There's Poitras with it. Back on now for Zuger. Puck will around the boards, back in behind the net, Mezards. Here's Poitras with it. Batted down, here's Duran with it. Duran across to Zuger, just went off his stick. Here's Poitras with it. On for Kieran Sabrion. Back and behind off the boards, it's Loftus. Loftus on for Deckut. Deckut on now for Zuger. Firing a shot back and behind the net, it's Poitras with it. On for Deckut. Back Easton Zuger. Here's Zuger. On for Deckut. Deckut on for Duran. Here's now Hayden Cruz with it. On for Loftus, picking it up is Duran. On Easton Zuger with it. Zuger now on for Poitras. Poitras puck will be flipped down and into the corner. Kale Ashcroft will have it. Ashcroft on over to Nizamayev into the corner. Pat Riley will take it. Here's Riley off the boards. On over across Tomek Hala. Hala off the boards, back and behind the net. Here's Hala, just gets hammered there by Rukanakis. Puck flipped up and batted down at the blue line. Now they're in a scramble for it. They can't get it loose. It finally comes loose. It's Constance on to Ashcroft. Ashcroft tipped by Kessler. Now for Fitzgerald. Here's Fitzgerald with it back there into the corner. Fitzgerald on over Colin Kessler. Picking it up now is Seth Constance. On Ryan Smith with it. Here's Smith with it. Pat Riley with it. Riley on for Smith. Picking it up is Brock James. Here's Max Strand with it. On for Brian Nicholas now. Taken by Scholl. On over for Mezards. Back in behind the net. Here's Kinsman with it. Cameron O'Neill with it. Back in behind Smith. On over Garrett Brown. Here's Brown on over to Smith. Smith firing a shot. Luck goes wide. It was tipped in front too. Scholl back to Strand. Here's Kinsman with it. On now for Garrett Brown. Picking it up is Nicholas, and a hand pass is called. Well, some roughing and buffing going on there afterwards. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this.
It certainly is a big bun. It's a very big bun. Big fluffy bun. It's a very big fluffy bun. Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's a right back now.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Welcome back, everybody. 11:41 left to play here in this third period, or second period, even though I wish it was the third period, to be completely honest, because at least the game would be, we still would have the chance to, win this game, but don't worry, we have a chance now, but, So now face off. Where's the puck? They haven't laid it down. Okay, it's right in front of Musketeers bench. So let's see who's going to be taking the draw. I think Slukinski up and then Graham Gamache. Gamache wins the draw. Here's Muir with it. Muir on over Tanner Adams with it. On Smith will clear it into the corner. Here's Maritati with it. Maritati will flip it and it will bounce all the way down ice. And ice. It's called, excuse me. 11:24 left here. 2-0 Muskies lead.
Fans in the second, warm Musketeer welcome to fans in section 107, the Dordt Hockey Flag Zone. Give it up for Dordt College Hockey, everybody.
Face off will come to the right of Carlos Mezards.
We also like to welcome those enjoying the action down in the Zurich Park Zone.
Slukinski will take the draw with Gamache once again.
Musketeer hockey this evening.
Slukinski wins the draw. Here's Conmey on out to Brown. Back for Adams. Here's Conmey with it. Flipping it. Maritati with it. Into the corner. Shahan. Now on for Slukinski. Picking it up now is Caden Muir. Muir on for Tanner Adams. Back for Slukinski. Puck is in a scramble for. Now taken by Adams. Back on for Smith. Here's Muir firing a shot that goes wide. Garrett Brown with it. Puck will be flung all the way down ice. Here's Slukinski with it on for Muir, and a huge hit, which will result in a penalty, and our captain's going to the box. Hooking will be the call. Yeah, well, he kind of skated into that one.
Fans would like to recognize
Actually,
a special birthday to us tonight for the game. Parker
Kinda
Nichols
just-
is 8.
He kind of just ran into his stick, and
And Blair Armstrong with all birthday boys and girls out there for choosing the Musketeers for your birthday destination. Give all a round of applause. It's their birthday.
so face-off now will come to the right of Axel Mangbo, taking the draw, Dane Delwiak and Sam Deckut. Delwiak, face-offs one. Here's Seth Constance with it. On over to Trevor Connolly. Back on for Constance. Constance picking it up as Cam O'Neill. Here's O'Neill with it. Back on for Constance. Constance gets it on over across to Dane Dowiak. Back on for Lepinen. Lepinen will take it, and it will round the boards and all the way down ice. Here's Connolly with it. Here is now Connolly with it up the right wing side for O'Neill. Duran with it. On for Constance. On for Duran. Dahl with it off the boards. Here's Constance with it in the corner. Puck will scramble with it. Well, it was in a scramble. That's what I should say. Loftus with it from Brown. And he'll toss it all the way down ice. Mezards now will have it. Back in behind the net, Constance. On now for Tanner Adams. Here's Adams with it up the right wing side. Gets it on over across. Constance back on for Graham Gamache. Here's a firing shot that goes wide, then off the back of the net. Here's Adams with it. Back in behind for Cale Ashcroft, and that goes down ice. Got 9 minutes to play here. Gamache with it. Gamache off the boards, back in behind. Here's Ashcroft with it. Ashcroft on over to Tanner Adams. And there we go. We're back in full strength. There we go. And now here's Scholl with it. Scholl on over to Suklinski, and he couldn't connect with it. And, oh my, Shahan will now take it. Here's Lepinen with it. Lepinen fires a shot, save made by Mezards. Oh boy, we're so close to getting one. Here's Shahan, a shot blocked. Straight another drive that was stopped by Mezards. Here's Ashcroft with it. Ashcroft with it. Gets it on over to Kinsman. Kinsman, long toss down ice. No ice, okay, maybe there is. I don't know at this point. Here's Slukinski with it. Back and behind for Kinsman. Kinsman on for Max Strand. Here's Slukinski with it on for Shahan. On back in for Slukinski right out in front. That just barely went off the post. There's another firing shot that went wide. Here's Kessler with it. Kessler taking it. Where's Shahan? Here's now Lepinen on for Max Strand. Taking it now is Savoy. Blaise Savoy will flip it into the corner. 7:21 to play here in the second period. Back in behind, Graydon Dahl. Dahl gets it on over to Strand. And a scramble for there in the corner. Kessler will take it. Kessler on for Lepinen. Lepinen tosses one on over to Max Strand. Here's Strand with it. Picking it up is Conmee. On for Ryan Smith. And now here's Kessler, a shot wide. Halla will take it now. Back in behind for Kessler. Here's Kessler with it. Kessler. Another firing shot that's blocked in front and eventually cleared out to center. Here's Fitzgerald with it. Fitzgerald on over to Kessler. He'll flip it back in. Back in behind. Mezards will keep it. He'll leave it for Mir. Back in behind. Maritati. Out will roll, and picking it up is Zuger. Here's Zuger. A long toss. Missing it was Deckut. Now here's Mir with it. Mir passing it one over. There's Amayev. Into the corner that one will go. Now here's Halla with it. Halla on over for Deckut. Passes one on Fitzgerald. Here's Fitzgerald. They'll just have to play it in. Nobody's open. Here's Poitras on out for Smith, firing a shot wide. Here's Duran now with it. Duran to Brown. Slap shot. Stop made by Mezards. 5:45 left to play here in the second period. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute.
She is going to play Lily Family first. Destiny's Child game. Can you tell me which one is Brian Pokendover? All right, you gonna help her out with it? Who's it? On the right. Deep.
The closer you shave, the more you need cream.
Oh, looks like it's C.
Medicated
All right, thanks for playing, guys.
Welcome back. 5:45 remaining here in this second period. Muskies lead by a score of 2-0. This really is anybody's game at this point. Although we may have a 2-goal lead, Tri-City, they're not very far behind. I mean, they do only have 5 shots on the night. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing when we're 40 minutes into this, or nearly 40 minutes into this. That's about a shot every 8 minutes Tri-City's taken. You'd think they'd have more, but Deckut. Anyway, we'll take the draw with Sebrian. Deckut will win the draw. Here's Brown with it. Brown will have it. On for Poitras. Brown on back to William Smith. Here's Smith back to Deckut. Here's Deckut with it. On for Constance. Duran. On now for Brown. Brown and a scramble for it there in the corner. Oh, they're still scrambling for it. Come on, poke it out, please. Sebrian with it. Back in behind Constance with it. On out to center ice. Poitras with it. On for Ben Duran. Here's Duran with it. On forward, Deckut. On Duran, back in behind the net. Here's Duran on back. Poitras fires. Save made by Mezards. Here's Loftus with it. Loftus. That puck's flipped way out of play. That landed only about 8-9 rows down from us. Here in section 104 of Tyson Event Center Gateway Arena, or Fleet Farm Arena. It's been Fleet Farm Arena for the past like 3 years, and I'm still not used to it yet. Nicholas will take the draw with Karen Sebrian. Drop it. There we go. Here's Nicholas with it. On over for Ashcroft. Ashcroft, puck will be flipped all the way out to center ice. Constance will flip it up there. On for Zuger. On Sebrian. Now Sawyer Scholl will have it. Strand now with it. Guessing it is O'Neal. And it's played offsides. Face-off will come right in front of the Tri-City bench. Face-off's won. It's Lukinski on over to Lepinin. Lepinin, puck will be flipped out to center ice. Here's Montgomery with it. On over across. O'Neal fires across. They score. That was Trevor Connolly. Oh, it's only one. They cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. That'll be Connolly's goal. For Connolly, that's his second on the year. We hope that will be the only one they get in this 2-1 ball game. I gotta grab my purple pen, because of course I'm not prepared for when this happens. Okay. About 3:43 left to play here in the second. Ooh, it's chilly in here. June Montgomery with it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, he was assisted by Cam O'Neal, but who really cares, to be honest. Here's Kinsman with it. Kinsman up the right wing side. Puck will be flipped down into the corner. 3:08 left to play here in the second period. Oh, God, they got Smith and whoever. Cruz, I guess, is who that is. And a chase for it. Here's Cruz with it. Fires a shot. Save made by Mengbo. Now here's Brown with it. Gets it on over to Duran. Duran on for Poitras. Ooh, excuse me. Brown on to Duran. On for Poitras back in behind the net. Taking it is Artem Nizamayev. Graham Gamache now will take it. Here's Duckcut now with it. Duckcut on now, Ben Duran. Now the puck's in a scramble for. Back there at the blue line. On for Fitzgerald. Here's Loftus off the boards on for Duckcut. Duckcut on to Duran. There's Duran on over to Duckcut. Duckcut shot save, maybe rebound! It went just wide. Here's Smith with it, and him and Duckcut go colliding. Here's Adams with it. Duckcut on for Duran with it. Duckcut puck will be flipped all the way down ice, and taking it is Ashcroft. Ashcroft on now for Lepinin. Dahl with it back in behind for Lepinin. Long toss to out. That puck will roll down ice. Picking it up is Ashcroft. Here's Cale Ashcroft with it. Off the boards Montgomery. And now here's Cam O'Neal with it. On now Colin Kessler. Montgomery will take it on for Connolly.
1 minute left.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Godbout with it. Here's Godbout. Picking it up now is Kinsman. Kinsman back in behind the net. Gets on. Giveaway. Kessler scores! On the giveaway by Charlie Kinsman. Kessler gives the Musketeers their 2-goal lead back. It's 3-1. Boy, Kinsman, he just wrapped around the net, and Kessler with the interception goes right on in. Boy, oh boy, did we need that so ever desperately. For Kessler, that's his second goal on the year, leads the team now with 5 points. Time of the goal is 19:16. Here's Brown with it. Brown on over to Smith. Puck rolled back down on for Mezards with it. Oh, and a huge hit on Conmee. That was, I believe that was Meritati. Oh, we needed that. We needed that one right now. Here's Shahan on over to Conmee, wide! Boy, did we almost get another one. And that'll do it. 3-1, Muskies lead at the end of 2. Boy, oh boy, Mezards, he's the first one off the bench. He didn't even want to, or first off into the locker room. He didn't want to he didn't want to deal with it anymore, apparently. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, it's going to be third period, and we're going to win this hockey game. See you in a minute.